The episode, and this segment is
What a Hood Session.
And I forgot, so I had to look at her because I forgot what she said a second ago. But we definitely have a hood session. We have a special guest here. We got Sin with us right now. His Instagram is Wages of Sin. He's going to walk us into the LGBTQ.
It is the LGBTQIA2S
community. So before we get started, can you explain all those for us?
What is the L?
Because I know it, but
Alright. So the L.
Oh yeah, the L is of course the L is like the L is lesbian.
And a lesbian is
a woman that is attracted to a woman.
Okay.
Yeah. Gay is a man that's attracted to another man.
Okay.
Yeah. Bisexual is when you're attracted to both sexes.
Okay.
You know, male and female.
Okay.
It's the trans community.
The
girls. And the Q is not just queer anymore. It's queer and questioning.
Okay.
So
questioning
is basically what they pronounce now as in people that don't identify as a sexuality yet.
Mm-hmm.
So people like personally call it how they DL men.
Okay.
They gave him a letter.
Okay.
They gave him a letter. They got a letter, y'all. They got a letter. But they'll be considered as questioning. That's a little shady, but alright.
No, it's not.
But alright. Questioning. I is intersex.
Okay. And that is, because I don't know what the intersex is.
I don't know what that is either.
We got enough time.
Alright.
I explain it.
Okay.
I is intersex. A is for asexual. So they're not really I guess they don't, not that they're not attracted to, they're not attracted to anybody.
To anybody.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not I'm
so they don't fuck at all?
No.
Okay.
No.
And the 2 is?
2 is two-spirited. Now, I learned out what that was, last year.
Okay.
My friend Allison, I asked her.
Shout out to Allison.
Allison, yeah. Listen, get you a friend that has autism. Get you an autistic friend.
I didn't even say that story about Allison, but hey girl.
Yeah. They're like Google. When I asked her what a two-spirit was, you would think that Siri jumped on the fucking FaceTime. She was like, oh yeah. And it perfectly explained what it is. Basically, I'm just like layman terms. I'm explaining layman terms. When you feel like you are two different elements in one body.
Okay.
So maybe I feel like I am a gay man and lesbian in one body. Like something like that. And she had a history for it. I can't really remember it, but she had a history for it. But it waits all the way back to the native culture, like Native Americans.
Wow.
Yeah, like that. So go all the way back
With
there.
that being said, what do you identify as?
Yes, before, okay, and is it he, she, what is your pronoun? Him, okay.
Yeah.
No, we just want to get everything, get everything cleared out before we start and go.
But sometimes when I be, when I be talking to people and they're like, what's your pronouns? I be want to be seeing something like she, her, just to see them do it, to see how I feel like.
Right.
Quick little story. So I used to work at this bar, and I had this kind of crush on this female, and she was more like a butch. I ain't gonna say her name all that. But she kind of like a butch. Stud. Yeah, stud. And I kept calling her him one night. I was drunk, and we went to the diner, and I kept calling her. She grew up, bitch, if you call me and never him. And I'm like, no. But see, it's like we don't know. So I like Jefferson Hospital, because Jefferson Hospital on all of their name tags, it has what they pronoun. I pronoun as she. Yes, Jefferson has that. So I like that, because I'm a person. No judgment.
If I see you, my thing is we're millennials. So my thing is we ain't had no pronouns back in
Right.
So my thing is if I see a girl, I'm gonna say a girl. If I see a girl, I'm gonna say I'm like.
And my thing is if you're dressing as a female, I feel as though that you want to be
identified as a female. But the crazy thing is, for the past year and a half, I had to learn how to. To accept and understand and refunction my brain for it to be non-binary. Binary, yes.
Okay, because I just learned something about that.
And a few of these.
No.
Non-binary.
But I definitely had to do the same thing, because remember I had a conversation with you. I'm like, what's up with the they them?
Yeah.
Like, why?
It's hard too. And my thing is like, cause I had a friend, and they were a they and them. You know, they had a they and them, and like I couldn't stop from seeing her and she, and then like. It was, of course, people there to correct me and was like, oh, they and them. And, like, it was to the point that I was, like, you know, getting a little irritated because I'm thinking, like,
you don't know.
let them correct me.
Yeah.
I'm not mispronouncing your pronouns, but let them correct me.
Right.
I thought I was under the umbrella. Like, y'all can't really, like, you know, I'm not here.
Right.
But they, it was hard. But my thing is, like, at the time, it really do change because now when I speak about them or when I mention them, it really just be they and them. So it's like, this is a process.
Yeah.
The world is moving.
The world is moving.
To also be identified, what do you identify as, girlfriend?
Bad and bitch.
Listen.
Is it one of those?
That's one of them. Okay, so what do you identify as?
I'm a straight woman.
You're a straight woman?
But sometimes I be thinking like,
Okay.
so
in that case.
Wait, you mean, were you saying pronouns or are you saying your sexual orientation?
No, sexual orientation.
Oh, straight woman. Okay.
Just like you was like, I'm
okay.
With like, what do you like? Dibble and dabble.
Wow, this is the hood therapy, and y'all know we come raw and uncut. I'm going to say, I identify as a pansexual, and we didn't get into that.
Cool.
Cause
is the P not in there no more? Cause I don't remember us saying P.
We didn't say the P, but I think they do need to have the P in there. And could you explain what a pansexual is for the people that don't know?
A pansexual, for what I believe is pansexual, because my thing is like some people really do be. I mean, just because I'm gay doesn't mean like I'm fully educated. But like I do talk to other people.
Right.
Yeah, we know.
Pansexual is basically you're attracted to whatever you have a deep connection with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a deep connection with.
Yep. So, and with that being said, is I've never been in a relationship with a woman. Like, as far as like a relationship, like had a girlfriend.
Yeah.
No, I never had a relationship with a woman. Have I had relations? That's a different story.
Oh.
But I would say I definitely, because I wouldn't, if a female today, if I wasn't married and I was out here looking and a female caught my attention and got my heart, I would definitely break out with a woman and
What kind
a
of
wife.
girls do you like? Do you like
They have to be like me. I like a bad bitch. I'm sorry. I don't want no old bull dagger. Oh no, that's not nice. I don't want no. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm a little old school. I'm not. I am being very. I'm sorry, but that's what I said.
That bitch sound like my mom when she said.
I'm sorry.
She's like a real muncher.
I've never, same thing as you, I never even had relations with a woman before.
Okay.
Ever. But I always
No,
thought
you never had a
don't want
relationship with a
never had relations.
Relation.
Or relations.
But
Okay.
you wouldn't, because you're not really attracted to women.
yeah.
Not really. But if I ever would, it would kind of be the same situation. Like, I don't want no stud or nothing.
Yeah, I want me a bad
She
bitch.
gotta be bad like me.
Yeah, I want me
like we gotta compliment each other.
Y'all know what bad bitches. Y'all gotta play the guitar. Y'all gotta put them off the word.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Gotta get the ground.
That's why I don't think I swing that way because I'm not.
That's why you need to get yourself a stud and you need to get a princess.
No, I like the. You know how the men just got the.
All right, 1 second, girlfriend. Real quick. Let's go into what a hood session is. So a hood session. Let's go into these new segments because we about to go deep.
Yeah,
we already started deep. We started deep. So let's go into. We got this new segment called the hood sessions. The hood sessions is going to be an hour plus long. You know how you go to your therapist and you get some. You sit down with your therapist. We don't have a couch. This is the hood. We in the shop, okay? Most people in our community, we feel as though we get our most stuff out in the salon. So that's what we here. We're here in the hair salon, the makeup salon, the beauty salon, and we in here
or the barbershop.
Or the barbershop.
Therapy.
Yes.
Therapy.
And this is the therapy session. So thank you for watching our new segment, the Hood Sessions. This is our first guest, and we about to get into it. This session is about, are you proudly in love with yourself? Are you not? It doesn't. We talked about, the community and everything, but it's way deeper than that. We are really gearing into, if you're really, 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 truly in love with yourself, we're gearing into what it means to love yourself. We're gearing into what it takes to no matter what you're going through, to know that you love yourself. So, let's finish.
I lost my train of thought now.
Yeah,
Yeah, you could have left it for that.
I thought you was about to tell me something.
Right.
I was like, well, what is it?
What was we just talking about?
So-
We was drinking.
Right. I was gonna sit
So
there
we
like,
was talking. So we was just talking about what we identify as, and
oh yeah,
You said
right,
yeah.
and that's what.
Right. I don't want to mess with a stud because I feel like I might as well be with a man.
Yeah, but sometimes men don't know how. We all say cool.
You done said it.
You said it.
Sometimes men don't know how to get under the hood.
So I feel as though if you are, my personal opinion with that is, I feel like you, girlfriend, if you gonna be with somebody who dress like the opposite sex, walk like, I know some women who walk around with straps on.
Yeah, I know.
What? And I never understood that.
Me neither.
The Lulu tour is the Salulu.
I was getting ready to say,
I
wanna
never
walk around.
understood that.
If she want to walk around with a strap, whoever it is want to walk around with a strap in their pants, that's a dick. That's a penis.
and I understand it, but it's like,
to the side. It's
as
like
a
this,
partner.
but it's in there.
Now, do they got something that women can urinate out of?
Yes, that's what
That's like a funnel. I've seen it before. Actually, I was at the movies one time and somebody told me that some man rushed out of the movie theater bathroom and he was like, yeah, it's a female in there. So I'm thinking like, all right, so a man and a woman like probably getting busy in the stall. So like I went in the bathroom. Honest truth, I went in the bathroom and she was at the stall, whatever. So I'm like, how you gonna be like? Is you like? I don't know the vagina. I'm a virgin all around. Like I don't really know the vagina. Only time I know vagina is when I, look at corn.
No. But with that being said,
She got
since
like
you
a-
never
Why you ain't finished selling the story?
Yeah, but she had that. They sell it on Amazon. It's like a cup funnel thingy where you put it on your vagina. You put on your vagina or whatever, and it makes it seem like you're peeing like at a certain angle.
I need that for the drunk nights.
She was peeing.
you did for the drink, yo, she be done peed down her
Right,
fucking leg.
right.
You can't even change it. Do right, do what you know, girlfriend. I open the door, it's hot.
Take that from her.
Take that from her. She got peed on my leg and hers.
Take her home.
Now, can I ask my question?
Yeah.
My question is, what age did you know that you chose you picked your side and you stood there, you took 10 toes over that motherfucker?
Oh, child. I've known ever since I was 5 years old.
Wow.
I was in pre-K. I had a crush on a boy. His name was Marquise.
Ooh.
Shout out if you're watching. He fat now, but
Ooh.
yeah, his name was Marquise.
What was the elementary school? So Marquise,
Pre-K.
know who you talking? Oh, pre-K. Oh, what was the pre-K school? Marquise from.
Well, I know it. I knew it. It's something crispy, but then whatever.
Crispy.
That's
why.
I'm asking my mom, and then the next time remind me next time if I
And I'll
have
put
to
it
get
in.
invited back.
You want
Now
me
remind me, and I'm asking my mom.
No,
She
when
gonna
we
tell
edited
me.
it, I'll put it
It's
up.
something, but I'm 5. Like
Right.
but yeah, it was I was 5, just turning 5, and his name was Marquise. He was light skinned. I mean, I think this is like a big deal. I don't have like a type for that, but he was light skinned, had like really light eyes, and he was really cute as a little boy. I thought that he was cute as a little boy, not me thinking about a child being cute, but as he was,
Had to clear that.
I got to clear that up.
Yes, clear that up.
Because they would have got me. But as he was like, I thought he was cute, and I had a crush on him. And you know how little boys play around and stuff like that. Like, they play. I don't know if you do understand, but little boys play around. Like kids sometimes play around a little game, like where they like pretend like they help each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. He used to do that, and I wanted that shit to be real. Like at the time, yeah. So I was like,
So
oh
you
yeah, I
knew
like
that?
men. Yeah. I was like, I like boys. And the crazy thing is, I just told my dad that like a couple weeks ago. I was like, I wasn't liking guys since I was like 5. So yeah.
So when you came out to your parents' house, and your family, how was that?
I never came out. Yeah, I never
It's just
came out.
new.
It's just new. If you did come out, that's dope. Like, kudos to you.
Yeah.
Like for whatever to brave you and everything.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody.
I just feel like it was in a need to.
Okay.
Yeah, nobody came up to me as straight. Nobody was like, oh, straight.
Okay.
Like, yeah, why do I gotta come up? Why I gotta sit down and give you a whole term paper of me, you know,
and
me
who I
being
choose
out.
to be
Yeah. Why is it?
Right.
Why is that sexuality so significant to the fact that I have to give you an introduction? It's like you're not ready for it. You know what I mean? Like you're not ready for it. So you gotta give me an introduction. You don't give me an introduction how you straight?
Right.
You see her talking about your bitch every 2 minutes, 20 minutes, you ain't be like, oh yeah, I'm a straight man, blah blah. You don't tell me. But I gotta let you know I'm gay. Like, you know, it like when you break it down like that, like it could become like real, just like, you know, it could become real, like, you know, dumb.
I get it. And I never looked at it in that perspective of why do you gotta come out?
Right.
Like, why do you gotta come out? Because it's like once you get into the bedroom, it's the bedroom.
I never did, and my dad is a pastor.
My dad is a pastor.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, I'm a minister's child.
Wow.
So my thing is like I never did. I just feel like it was in. I feel like I don't know.
You ever heard of that stereotype that it's a lot of the religious people that are in the community?
I mean,
a lot of pastors and preachers and bishop kids that are in the community.
You know, to be honest, my thing is like when it comes to something like that, I don't think it's just like a stickler as it's just like, oh, that comes out of this. I think that like the only reason why that probably will come out of this is because like when it comes to that type of thing or that type of situation or that type of environment, it's just like a lot of stuff is like either covered or like a lot of stuff is just like, you know, but that could be anything. Like a lot of gays or the community can come out Catholic.
Yeah.
Listen,
Right.
You don't understand. I have dated a lot of Muslim men.
Woo!
I've dated a lot of Muslim men. But they don't talk about that.
Listen, Linda.
They don't talk about that.
No.
I did a lot of Muslim men.
Believe it or not, it's talked about a whole lot. Me being
Yeah.
Islamic, it's wild. Especially living in Philadelphia. And Philadelphia being one of the largest Islamic communities in the United States of America.
Mm-hmm.
It is deep. It is deep. They talk about it's deep.
They do.
It's
but
deep.
my thing is like the church is like they make the church be like just like the like it make it be like the poster child for it. And like I get it, I understand, like, but my thing is like if you're trying to like, you know, pin this to a religion, you can pin it to anything.
Anything.
Right.
Because religion is universal.
A cult.
It's universal.
Right.
It's universal. So you can put that with anybody. So my thing is any gay person or any lesbian, any bisexual, whatever. My thing is like anybody that's like in the queer or gay community
Or in the
can
community.
have like a spirituality or have a lifestyle that's like religious or whatever. Like they can have that. So you can't pin it to that though. Like you can't be like, oh, they hide in the church, they hide in the mosque, they hide in the chapel,
In the
like,
synagogue, right? Yeah.
Now, with that being said, do you think that your sexuality or sexuality in general is a choice? Or do you feel like it's kind of something that you're born into?
Baby, I told you. Yeah, my thing is like when I told you, I said I was when I first liked that boy, I was high.
Now, my question is, do you think that every little boy might have those feelings and then they're like, you know what, that's not right. So I'm choosing to like women. You know, do you feel like it's a choice?
I feel like to what like what you like, or
Yes.
is it a choice to like what you're told to like?
Either way.
I feel like, well, me personally, I'll talk to me personally. I feel like I always like men.
Speak of it just a little bit.
Yeah. I feel like I always like men. So I feel like I always like guys. I always like men. And there's a lot of stuff about me. Just not even getting into like, you know, specifics. I always like men. So my thing is, I try to like try to like not force myself to like listen. Women are beautiful, gorgeous. I love women. I have a bunch of female friends. I feel like a certain person.
But most guys that's in the community have a lot of female friends, and the most
I do.
Females that's in the community have a lot of guy friends.
I don't have. But my thing is like I have a lot of female friends, but my thing is like I have a lot of female friends, but my thing is I felt like I was compelled to have a girlfriend. So I feel like I was forcing myself to like women in that sense. But I'm not attracted to women like that. Women are beautiful. Huh?
Have you ever had a girlfriend?
2.
Wow.
One name was Mary, another name was Dana.
Ah.
I ain't never
How was Dana?
How was Mary?
Listen, Mary. If you
Are you a
Mary,
virgin?
it's Mary Magdalene. Yeah, I was. She was a hoe in our neighborhood. Yeah, I'm a virgin. I ain't never had sex with a woman before.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I ain't never had sex with a woman before. I've experienced a woman, but it wasn't under my allowance.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like I knew how like coochie smelled before I was supposed to. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
To this day, I still know.
I'm a little confused by that.
Mhm.
so.
I get it, but
No, I didn't lose my virginity.
Right.
okay.
Yeah, I didn't lose my virginity.
Okay.
But no, it wasn't taken. I just like I was, and I was like in a certain type of like situation where like I was basically taken advantage of by a woman, a man and a woman.
Okay, together at the same time.
No, not at the same time. It was a man at one time. It was a woman at one time, and then it was a man, and that's how it was. Like it was both. It was like a I'm gonna hold it.
Yeah, that's cool. You can hold
Yeah, I'm
it.
gonna hold it.
Interesting.
Can you hear it?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Interesting.
Much better.
Yeah, it was a woman at first.
The fact that you said I still to this day know what coochie smells
And I
like.
knew what it smelled like
But-
before I actually smelled one.
Wow.
I can still remember to this day. You know how you remember certain things when you were younger?
Yeah.
I remember.
That's because it was traumatizing. to you.
Traumatizing.
Yeah, that's what it was.
It was traumatizing.
me. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You want me to beat her the fuck up?
No, it was a long time ago. I'm
Girl,
telling you.
why you always want to beat people up?
No, it was
Because
a
I
long
got a
time
lot of
ago.
anger within myself. And I'm wrong.
I don't know what
Say
the fuck
this
it was supposed to
shit.
do. I don't know what it's supposed to do, but I ain't do nothing. But my thing is like,
She gonna turn around on me.
right?
So bitch turn around on me.
She still feel that way.
Right. I still said what I
No, look,
said.
my thing is like when it comes down to it, it's sick. Sometimes people are sick.
Yeah.
They sick.
Sick. Very much sick.
It's not an excuse. It's not an excuse. It's nothing. It's no justification. People are sick. I can't sit here and be mad at no woman for doing that shit 27 years ago. Like, that shit's weird. Like, my thing is, if I gotta move on with my life about something that happened 2 years ago, I need to move on my life with something that happened
Okay.
27
Because
years
if
ago.
you can't control it,
You can't.
you
It
can't.
happens.
Move on.
Yeah.
So, do you think that was the deciding factor of most people? Do you think most?
No, but you talking about most people are me. I can't.
Okay,
most
let's
people.
speak. Okay, so was that
Me,
your deciding?
no, not at all. Because my thing is, if I had that experience with a woman, wouldn't I have one woman or
Right.
something like that?
Right. It would be enjoyable.
But
to
the crazy thing is, I had a crush on a boy before all that happened. When it happened with that woman, I was like either 7 or 8, and then when I had those experience with a boy, I was 7 or 8.
Infatuated with the-
Yeah, 7 or 8. Like when it happened with that woman and it happened with that.
Oh,
with that guy,
okay.
I was around the same
Got it.
age. But when I had a crush on a boy, I was like 5. So
So,
the first thing
it
that I was
happened
attracted
first.
to was a man.
Okay, so you were younger, you like little boy on the playground, boom, and then one of the worst experience happened to you
Yeah.
with a female,
Yeah.
boom, you didn't enjoy it. Then it happened with a man, and you, even though there was another worst experience,
I enjoyed that one though.
you did.
I mean, not to be weird,
not
but I
enjoy,
did,
but
yeah.
but it was more
It was
like
natural.
acceptable.
It was natural because I had a
Natural.
crush on a boy before that happened. So my thing is like, it's not that I enjoyed it, but I thought it was normal. It felt normal to me because it was a guy.
I have another question.
Yeah.
Do you think children that are born in households with parents that are in the community? Are they
Don't make
more?
sense, because my thing is both of my parents are straight, and I'm gay. Does that don't make sense?
Right. Because it goes into
And his dad being a pastor, so it's like at the
It
same
don't make
time, it's like,
sense.
do you feel like they were trying to correct you your whole life
Oh
to an
yeah.
extent?
Yeah. Of course, trying to correct me.
because it goes. What makes me ask that it goes into the school
And you know what?
bathroom.
The thing is, my dad. Of course, my dad has repented from those ways and like apologized for those ways because he didn't know better.
Right.
Like, not everybody get practice about trying to having a gay son. I'm
Well,
his only
that's us.
son.
That's our people. That's our people.
Yeah.
Our people. Oh, we would never. We would accept a
You didn't
lesbian
know.
daughter.
You didn't know.
We would accept them.
You
We
know.
would even
It was the
accept.
ways that it was like ways to the fact that I would like walk around sometimes and sometimes I would have my hand bent and he'd be like, lift your hands in the air. Like
Okay.
and I had to walk around like this.
What
Like,
was the
No, but
Yeah.
I was a chunky kid.
Okay.
I remember, y'all know I love Big Mama, y'all love Big Mama too. I remember Big Mama telling, having me walk around with my stomach stuffed in.
Like sucking that.
Yeah, we was in Disney World one time, and she like, yo, she
vacation.
like, suck your stomach in.
Because our people.
Like, girl, don't know how to do that? Well, how old was you?
I was probably like 10, maybe.
Don't know how to do that at 10.
Maybe 10. And granted, you know how some stuff stick with you, and you don't
This
know
stuff
it
that
sticks
stick with me, I'm telling
And
you.
now,
I had
like,
to walk around with my hands in the
granted,
air.
I love myself. I love being a thick woman because my ass is fatter. Don't get me wrong.
Love
But
it now.
I feel like some of that stuck with me as a kid because
Yeah.
it's like now I always wanted to be thinner. You know what I mean? It wasn't until I got grown and just started proudly being myself that I was
Yeah.
just like, yo, I'm supposed to be skinny. I'm supposed to be this. I'm supposed to be that. So it's a lot of things that our parents do that they probably don't have intentions of
They don't
doing.
know.
But they instill it in us at a young age. So
Yeah.
now it's creating
That'll make it
problems.
right.
But
Yeah.
see, that's what our people do. Our people look at the magazines, look at TV. Nowadays, our people looking at Instagram, looking at what is
You know what?
popular.
I'm gonna tell you that you're right about that. And you know what the crazy thing I'm saying you're right about that? And I was
You
just
can
telling-
fix it, make it comfortable for you, baby.
I can't
Pull
take
it
it
all
off
the way.
now.
Um,
I'm holding it. That's
No,
what I'm
he went
saying.
up.
pull it all the way.
Yeah.
Oh, alright, yeah.
Yeah,
You
pull it
can
and
push
then
this part
push.
down.
Yeah, push
like
that
this.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it won't be in your way.
Yeah, I was
Real cut.
I was talking to my dad about this yesterday. I was seeing like white people,
They
Caucasian,
accept.
they support and accept
Whatever.
their gay community, their gay men. But black people, they don't accept or support they black.
It's a problem. It's so many-
They black gay men. I can't speak for lesbians. I can't speak for that because I'm a gay man. I'm gonna just speak for gay men. But it's no room for you to be a gay black man. I mean, it's no room for you to be a gay man in the black community.
So I agree with
But
you.
white men, oh, they support you.
I feel like that's in
Walk
general.
down the street, huh?
I feel like that's in general. Just like the black community, they keep their kids out when they're 18. You 18, you grown, you gotta get the fuck out. White families, they'll have their kids living in their households until
Yeah.
they feel like they want to leave. And they will help them build their credit. They will help them build their savings. They will help them build their savings.
Yeah.
And I think
I
it's so, and we're going to, just a little quick branch off real quick. And I agree with you. My little cousins, I took care of them. I used to tell them all the time, do not leave my house. These my little cousins.
Right.
Don't leave my house until you got enough money to buy your own house. And then I was renting at the time.
Not your random.
And they felt as though, why would I stay with you so long? Why would I stay with you that long?
Right.
Why would I stay with you so long? But that's because we programmed that when we turned 18, when we
We
turned
gotta go.
21, we gotta go.
You gotta go.
And that's not okay. Because if you honestly at 21, you just turned 18, 19.
You're really not grown until
Right.
You're not. What?
I'm grown now.
We just talked about that.
I'm grown.
She just said that. She told me I was never in my 30s until I turned 31.
Because it's a difference. So
You're still not
I
grown, Mama.
I
I mean,
never-
you're still not grown with me.
never
You're still
understood
not
it.
grown.
Right.
My nickname.
I'm sorry. You're still
Tell
not grown.
her!
That's my cousin. I'm sorry. You're still not grown, girl. You're not grown for another year.
Actually, I'm 31, so I'm grown now.
Yeah, she.
But believe it or not, my
I'm
mom never made me feel like I needed to leave. She never made me feel like I needed to go. She never
You're
made me feel
30.
like I'm 31.
You are right behind me. I'm sorry.
You wasn't just here when I was shaking my ass on the counter.
I was there.
Birthday?
I was there.
And you was trying to stop me from getting on the counter?
No, I'm sorry. My best friend is turning 30. Y'all all becoming 30 and 31 at the same time.
Yes.
I'm just thinking like, you are 31 because you right behind me.
But my mom, she never made me feel like I needed to leave. That's one thing she never did. But at the same time,
thing. I'm still at home.
Yeah, she never made me feel like that. But me being me, like, you know who I am. Like, I always felt like I just always been independent. I don't know where that came from. I'm reading a book called Black Woman's Millionaire right now, and it's trying to help me dig into like why I have the traits that I have. Where my independence definitely came from my dad. Yeah. But at the same time, it's like why I don't want, because I don't never.
Go ahead, girl.
Why I can't. Even you know this, like, I'm not the type of person to ask for help. Even if I'm fucked up, I'm stressed out, like, I deal with that shit on my own. Why I do that?
Girl, when you was trying to find a way to go back to college, you started making and selling dinners.
How you remember that?
Yeah, bitch, I remember that shit.
Yeah,
you wasn't asking nobody for money. She was making and selling dinners on her porch. Or in her house. And on her porch, she was making and selling dinners. We went and we bought a platter because she was trying to go back to school.
Shout out to my fucking girlfriend.
You're good.
The guys that
you got us right back on topic.
The guys that goes to jail and things happen to them in prison. Listen, it's real uncut, baby.
I'm in jail right now.
So
if you've been in there for more than almost like 4 years.
Ooh.
You're not listen, I'm a man. A whole man.
So you
No, listen. I'm not the control. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that. But I'm a man, a whole man. Like anatomy, a man. You're not being your dick for 4 years.
Now
something happening.
Now listen. Wait a minute. Because there's a lot of COs. I know a CO that was a female. And this lady
was fucking her prisoners.
What? Bitch got what?
They do.
What?
They do.
What? Bitch got married, okay?
What's supposed to mean though?
I mean, it means
how many can she fuck?
No, it's not about how many she can fuck. Some guys get that. So I don't want to. I like the 4 year.
Is like that.
Not all. Yeah. I like the 4 year rule, but we're going to rule out also too. But I like what you said as far as.
Personally, I feel like because you're not straight.
Anybody got men in jail?
Or ever been straight.
Anybody got men in jail right now?
Huh?
Anybody got men in jail right now?
I don't.
No, my father is in jail.
Oh no, I'm not talking about.
No, I know my dad. I know my dad. I know my dad. I know my dad.
I meant to say that before I say
No. I know my dad is good.
How long your dad been in jail?
Well, he just got locked back up and he's about to face life in prison. Free the real ones, 808. Anyway, for something he did not do. Free the real ones that's not a rat. Anywho, but
okay.
I don't agree with that shit because you're like fucking old ass fucking man. But
they're not business.
But the reason why I say I don't want to like put it, I love the 4 year rule. I like the way that shit sound because it makes a lot of sense.
But I do feel like it's some men that are down behind that shit.
Yeah, I do. I agree.
And that's just my personal opinion. Like I do feel like it's some men that are definitely.
My personal opinion is
Marine ain't doing nothing.
When people in the community
Kareem ain't doing nothing. Deshaun ain't doing nothing. Rodney ain't doing nothing.
I feel as though like people in the community, I feel like
black men out there. And my thing is like, don't get me wrong. It's just a lot of pressure for black men out there.
So I used to date this guy, right? Yeah. I used to date this guy.
What's his name?
I ain't saying his name, but
you said Sean?
No, I ain't say no. I ain't say no name.
She said crack.
I might
know. She had to describe the story together.
So yeah, you might know who I'm talking about.
You dating this guy?
Cause I told you, or you just
you messed around with him.
No, I never messed around with him.
You know what I heard? You know what I heard before you say this? I heard gay men has really good straight dick. Really good straight penis.
Woo!
Can y'all fill me up, please?
Everybody.
Whew. Whew. I told you it's one of my fantasies.
Ain't no bitch gonna find out about
Before we
I
started.
wasn't toasting. I said, can
No,
you
no,
fill
no,
me
no.
up,
Ain't no bitch
please?
gonna find out, but she
All
wants
right, but anyway.
Yeah, go ahead.
So listen. So I used to I date this guy, right? I used to date this guy back in the day when I was early 20s. Okay, I'm early 30s now. So this was over 11 years ago, 10 years ago, 7 years
The
ago.
reason why this is quiet, I would think that you were from New York.
I get that at work.
30s, 20s, or something like that.
At work,
Like, it
they
gives,
say
like, it
that.
gives, like,
They
blocks
say
of
New York.
Brooklyn.
They say New York or Virginia.
Yeah, yep.
They say New York or Virginia.
Go ahead.
No, bitch,
I
I'm from
would
North
think that
Philadelphia,
she-
Tram Street.
I would think that she was from New York.
Tram Street, period.
Yeah.
18
Where,
York,
girl?
Cumberland. It is what it is.
I love it, but go ahead.
But so I used to date this guy, and he had this uncle who was very much straight.
Cool.
Had this
You love her Uncle Johnny.
gay friend who was openly feminine.
Feminine.
That's like,
No. What do you have to say about like guys who are like you said, the head of the family, and they might like to dip and dab? I don't think so. My thing is, I don't think I don't know the gooch. I don't think gooch like lovers are gay. I don't think they're part of the community.
Gooch lovers. Oh,
Guys who like,
by
gooch. Yeah, I don't
that's
think.
not gay.
I don't think that is, but we
I
have
feel like
some.
if you want a woman to do those things, that's not gay.
I don't
That's
think-
those things done by women.
My God, me too. It's like if you like certain things, and if a woman is doing it, if a man starts to do them things, and you get aroused by
Gay means
it,
that you are attracted to
but
men.
same sex. So if a man is
But
doing
does
that
not
to
mean butt or gooch does not mean that that's only gay territory.
say it again for the people in the back.
Gooching butt doesn't mean that it's only gay territory.
Okay, that's right. That's
he
right.
repeated
That's
it
right.
too.
Now so we got into the
Right.
whole community to come out, and they are scared to come out.
Don't. Come out when you're ready.
When you're ready.
And it's not even about coming out. You know what the crazy thing is? I was just arguing with my mom with this today. We was watching the episode of ER, and
So, before we get up out of here, because we all a little tipsy in this motherfucker.
we are.
I did ask you a question. What's your experience on loving yourself?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's one of those things where like you got your own like significant or like your own like it's like your own recipe on it. Like I can't really tell you how to love yourself. I can tell you how I learned to love myself. But you know when it comes down to it, when it comes down to like I feel like when it comes to my life, like it's not that when it comes to my life, I feel like this is the one and done. So my thing is like I gotta get used to it. I gotta love it. It's the only you only live once. Like it's the only thing I got. So of course I'm gonna appreciate it and just love it and whatever while I'm still breathing. Like this is the only thing you get. So yeah, like I gotta love it.
Okay.
It could be the ugliest, most terrible, crucial, disgusting thing in the world. I have to love it and I have to appreciate it because my thing is like it's all I got. What am I gonna do?
Right.
I can't go and buy another one. I have to love it. But so happily I do love it though, because my thing is I love the things I love about myself. Like I significantly I've learned how to love the ways about myself. And
I was
learned
about
how
to say,
not like myself.
so as far as like, what is some of the hardest things that you have known openly that you had to deal with as far as like loving yourself? Like what are some battles that you deeply had to face that really made you say, I don't care no matter what the world is, I love myself? What could you tell somebody that is questioning the way they shape, their height, the way they skin complexion, the way maybe the air pressure in their job might make their skin go?
When it comes to like, when it's like physical, I can't really like, I can't really like tell you how you can appreciate how you love yourself physically, because my thing is like I'm not in your skin.
Right.
But like one thing with me personally, like as in not physical, because my thing is like I did have to grow into I not really had to grow into liking how I look, because I never looked at myself. This may sound weird. I never looked at myself in a certain way where I was like, oh,
I'm cute. I'm handsome.
I never looked at myself being handsome until I was like 26, 27. I think when I slimmed down and I started having a certain type of like look about myself. Before that, I was just thinking like, all right, you're a human being. But after that, I was thinking like, all right, you're a human being, and a sex symbol is coming about. Because I was like, you know, when I was in college, I was like about 21. So like when I started having a sex symbol of myself after college, because I only did like a year and a half in college, when I had to start thinking myself about a sex, like being attractive, it had to been when I start like, I guess when men started looking at me sexually.
Okay.
At one time in the beginning, men was looking at me as in like inexperienced. They can do stuff like, you know, this is like a clean slate. I can like manipulate and stuff like that. But when they start looking at me like, you know, sexually, that's when I was like, all right, I need to start like, you know, looking at myself in that type of way. How can I, you know, not look at myself in that type of way, but like, let me just like examine this whole thing. And that's when I started looking at myself like, you know, like attractive, in an attractive way. So like, that's when I started like, you know, thinking about that type of way.
Okay.
I mean, but now it's just like,
It is what it is.
That girl.
Right.
Girl.
Right. And it is